order for him to have access to the facilities that he eventually got them in and the tournaments he got them in. Now, training in Compton wasn't a good facility, don't get me wrong, and that was rough. But it wasn't hard once he got them good to get them into other things, because he was at a great location. California, baby, everything. Whether it's movies, TV, business, it's always just, you know, a stone's throw away from somebody influential and powerful that can help get you to that next step. But overall, King Richard was a very good movie. Did we watch that in Discord with the channel family members? I don't know. We watch so many movies in the YouTube channel with my members. I don't know if y'all haven't gone in the description box and joined the membership. You might want to go ahead and do that, because everybody in the Discord that's a member, we watch movies, chat, talk. It's really a cool place. I really enjoy getting to know the people that we have gotten to know, and you know, it's a good family environment. Okay. Alex, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Brillo, what's good, man? How you feeling there? What's up with Detroit? Between the football team and the basketball team, they may have 2 wins all year. Detroit is in trouble right now, ain't they? Detroit, stand up. They need help. Jamari, what's good? Bear down, baby. We got to get rid of that coach. I can't believe that coach actually was talking about how he proud of his team for what they did and stood up for him and this, that, and the other while he was out with COVID. Man, shut up. They should need to get rid of him. And the Bears are always trying to find a coach with no experience and make him a star. You got lucky with Ditka. Get a coach with experience. Get a coach that know what the hell they doing, and let's move on, man. I'm tired of the Bears always looking for a diamond in the rough, man. They never when they had Lovie Smith, this dude brought them to the Super Bowl, and they getting rid of, man, they should have kept Lovie Smith. They definitely should have kept Lovie Smith. Young Slim, what up, what up? You ready to trade for Deshaun Watson yet with the Eagles, man? What's up? Yeah, and California is warm all year round, which then give people the opportunity to be engaged in whatever it is they doing all year round. You know, it's just a lot of opportunity in California. It's a great location to get a lot done. I know they have issues right now with homelessness and prices and stuff, but California has a lot of upside as well. You know, you say it's the place, just not for rappers from New York. I know that's right. Next year, Detroit gonna be ready. I mean, they gonna have the #1 pick in both sports right now. 2 years in a row for the NBA. I know that the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns are looking really good right now. Nobody saw either of those teams looking like the best team in the NBA. I didn't think the Lakers was going to be the best team in the NBA this year. I would have gave credit to Brooklyn. I didn't expect Kyrie to be out. But the Lakers, I didn't give them that. I didn't think that. People was posting when they had the picture with all 6 of the players. Shit, half of them players was done. Rondo, Dwight Howard, Melo. Melo is actually looking good, though. Melo always been a great scorer. And with Anthony Davis on the court and Westbrook, he's already played with Westbrook before, so he already know what he gonna do. And as a spot-up shooter, and he's been thriving in that role. I thought he'd be around 10 points a game, but LeBron ain't been playing as much, so he's had more time and more minutes than he probably would have had LeBron been playing the full, load that he normally does. Nevertheless, Melo has been thriving this year, and that is a surprise. And he's been doing great. But I didn't expect Dwight Howard and Rondo. Rondo still got game, and he turned it on in playoff time. Dwight Howard ought to be ashamed of himself. That man is a shell of himself. JaVale McGee is better than him now. That's embarrassing. If I'm Dwight Howard, I'm embarrassed by that. I'm Dwight Howard, one of the greatest defensive centers of this generation. A walking double-double, and this dude can't get 4 points in a game. That's embarrassing. But he never worked on his post moves. He never developed a jump shot. Speaking of jump shot, Anthony Davis needs to stop taking jump shots. He needs to work in the hole. Anthony Davis has some of the worst field goal percentages in the history of the NBA from three, from mid-range, for a person that shoots as much as he does and plays as much as he does. And, Anthony Davis need to pound that paint. If they're going to play, they need to play Dwight Howard or somebody else at center and let him just thrive as the power forward. I don't know, man. The Lakers, they need to work it out. And we already knew Westbrook couldn't score from three. Now the Lakers talking about they wish they got DeRozan. I'm so glad the Bulls got DeRozan. DeRozan is having one of his best years of his career playing with Zach LaVine and Lonzo. But the Bulls have a free-flowing offense, and it's hard to thrive in basically the LeBron James or Russell Westbrook offense. You need to be an excellent, efficient player. That's why Kevin Durant was able to thrive, because Kevin Durant is one of the most efficient players in the NBA. And he didn't need the ball in his hand every time in order to score and lead the league in scoring. He wasn't going to get it either with Westbrook on the team. So, if they would have signed DeRozan, they wouldn't have had Westbrook, because they would have had to do a little trade or whatever, a sign and trade, I think, at the time when they was trying to get him or something like that. Or they wouldn't have had any money maybe to get him. And also, that just shows that they already had a good team. They didn't need Westbrook because the Washington Wizards are balling with Kyle Kuzma and Harrell and KCP. And those three pieces would have been great if they were still on the Lakers right now. That would have made them so much better. And they could have signed another point guard or had LeBron playing point like he did a couple years ago when he led the league in assists. Come on, man. You don't want to keep Hurts. You mean you're going to keep hurting if you keep Hurts. The Lakers have been injured. And the Lakers, I don't know why LeBron and the Lakers and LeBron teams sometimes think that they can just go half speed throughout the regular season and just flip the switch and turn it on and dominate in the playoffs. You have to be a well-oiled machine by the time playoffs come. You can't just flip the switch and think you're going to start blowing people out in the playoffs. You have to be in sync. I guess they think in the last month of the season, as long as everybody together, they'll be okay. And like I told people, they had such an old roster. I said this live on the air, that their key is going to be health. Are they even going to be healthy when it comes time to, the end of the year and playoffs? Chances are they won't. The Sixers were doing good. Embiid got COVID. Embiid did say he thought he was going to die when he had COVID. So COVID is no joke. Joel Embiid had a hell of a time, with COVID. And he did talk about that not too long ago. And so without Embiid and Ben Simmons, they did slide and fall off a little bit. But we'll see what happens. They'll be back soon. Hopefully Ben Simmons can get traded or they can do something. They definitely didn't expect. They thought they could force Ben Simmons to play or we going to deduct money. But he figured out, hey, if I say it's a mental health issue, ain't nothing they can do about that. That boy's smart. His agent or whoever told him that is smart. Because if he'd have said it's my knee or it's my ankle or my back, they would have been trying to get him therapy. Doctors would have been saying he's ready. And then he wouldn't have been able to say nothing. But your mental health, ain't nothing you can say about that. You can't take an x-ray of the brain and then decide, oh, no, he good. So they should have just got rid of him for whatever it is they could get. Stop thinking that some team about to give you Dame Dollar or, you know, something. I mean, the best chance they may have is if the Lakers are still struggling. Maybe the Lakers will give them Westbrook. Westbrook, not Westbrick. Maybe they'll give up Westbrook for Ben Simmons. That still wouldn't be good, though, because they still would have a big-ass point guard that can't shoot. But y'all let me know, who would y'all take? If you were the Lakers, would you take Westbrook or broke Simmons? Which one y'all taking? I mean, that's a tough question. I mean, Westbrook, I would take hands down every time if he wasn't older. But he is a better shooter than Ben Simmons. He's a walking triple-double, and he's a better player. So I would take Westbrook, and I would keep him over Ben Simmons if I was the Lakers. If I'm the Sixers, I would make that trade because right now you got Ben Simmons sitting there for nothing. So we'll see what happens. Let's see who my boy Keith said he gonna take Westbrook. I would take Westbrook too. I agree with you. Ben can't score like Westbrook. You right, man. He can't score at all, damn near coming to Westbrook territory. I mean, Westbrook led the league in scoring 1 year. So, you know Westbrook can definitely put up them buckets. Ben, he just not going to play. Oh, well, it's his career, but he's still a Sixer. Man, they need to cut their losses, get rid of him for some draft picks and some decent role players and call it a day. No need to try to force this dude and waste years out of y'all of Joel Embiid's career and the window to win. Right now, the East is wide open. It's only Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is kind of vulnerable. So they need to go ahead and make that move and take advantage, because who knows what may happen in years to come. Which teams may be there at the end stronger. And Embiid, this is probably one of his best chances right now, because they don't have real competition to get out the East right now other than the Nets and the Bulls. You say Westbrook doesn't fit that Lakers squad so far. No, he don't. He definitely doesn't. Westbrook is definitely more effective. And you say, no, we don't have him sitting for nothing. He doing it. Well, I'm saying they do have him there because they're not trading him. So, yeah, he's choosing to sit, and they're choosing to be stubborn and not make the trades for whatever the best offer they can get. They think they're going to get Damian Lillard. Even if Damian Lillard wanted to leave Portland, I'm not trading him for Ben Simmons if I'm Portland. I wouldn't do it. So they need to just get what they can get and move on. They trying to force this dude to play. It has been rumors out that Ben Simmons is starting to go broke and run out of money. He did buy like a $14 million mansion in California, and his money getting funny, according to reports. So we'll see what happens. But man, we definitely had to get rid of him. Big Ron, you say you take Simmons if I could give him a brain switch. Hell, even Dennis Rodman could score. I don't know about that last part. Dennis Rodman can get putbacks. But that ain't exactly the art of scoring. Now, Ben can take you off the dribble and dunk or layup. But that's where his game ends. He can't hit free throws. He can't hit a mid-range. He can't hit a three. You know, if he ain't in front of the basket one way or another, he in trouble. And then he froze up because he didn't want to get fouled trying to dunk or lay up, because then he'd have to shoot free throws and then look bad in front of everybody when he bricks them. But if you get the right coaching, you can help him improve on his free throws a little bit if he wants to work on his game. What you mean not giving him away? He's gone. That's why I said y'all got him sitting there for nothing. He's gone. He's not even there. He's not playing. He's not coming back. He said, I'm not playing for you. He's gone. You're not giving him away. It's called cut your losses. The team has no power right now. None. They cannot make him play. It's over. All they're doing is being stubborn and in denial. You can't make somebody love you in life. He then broke up with them, but since, you know, they got, you know, the keys to his car, they the co-signer, they ain't gonna let him trade it in. Trade that car in. Y'all ain't in a relationship no more. It's over. You being stubborn. You know, at this point, Philly got to just give him away. Exactly, Key. They not making no moves to get him out of there. That's the problem. It's over. You got this player sitting there taking up a roster spot that's not going to play. It's not like Kyrie, where Kyrie is still wanting to play. This dude don't want to play. It don't matter what's going on. He does not want to be there. You know, and so it's different. They got to move on. Said he better be working on his game while he away from the game. That's right, Jamari. That's the problem with Ben. He doesn't work on his game. That's what all the reports say. And that's a major problem with a person when they get $100 million or more before they did any damn thing. They don't need to work on their game in their mind. You like that analogy, Keith? That's exactly what they doing, man. Trade that damn car in, man. It's over with. You say, how is he gone? He ain't played one game this year. What are you talking about? They got all the power. Power of what? Of continuing to pay him? So the team has all the power of what? Keeping him on the roster and paying him for what? Nothing. He has the power. He is going to move his body. They can't make that man move his body. And as we see, he has not played one single game, which shows the team and people that think that way that they do not have the power. Does anybody have a job that they have right now where the job can make you work? No. It don't matter where you work. You can choose not to work. You can sit out. Maybe they don't pay you. But if you decide you're never going to go back, then you just won't get paid. You'll just figure something else out. But they can't make you do it. So, you know, this over with. You know, if he don't want to play for the Sixers, then don't get paid and retire. But see, he found the loophole, man. Young Slim. He ain't mentally ready. Mental health. They need mental health awareness. That's the same as being injured. That's the same as being injured. If he had a Achilles, they get paid when they have an Achilles injury for a whole year or 2 years. Klay Thompson been getting paid his salary for the last 2 years. Ben Simmons still going to continue to get paid as long as he has an excuse, an injury, and that is something that there is no timetable where you can say, okay, he's healed. Achilles, okay, that's 6 to 8 months, or whatever. Mental health, he's mentally not ready. That don't mean nothing. That could be 3 years. Well, they gonna keep him paying him for 3 years? That's dumb. It's over with. They are paying Ben Simmons. They are paying him not his full salary, but they are paying him. So Ben Simmons is getting paid. It's not his full salary. They trying to figure out a way not to pay him. And he taking up a roster spot. Let me look it up now and double check. Because the last I saw, he was getting paid. Let's look and see. Oh, wow. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Is Ben Simmons getting paid? I'm looking on ESPN. This was what? Two months ago? Let me see. Is there any more articles before I start to... about Ben Simmons? Alright, let's see what this says right here. It said that he would love to get him back as talks progress. Let's see. Try to skim this real quick. Simmons could return 2-week hold. This is from October, so we know he ain't returned. Rich Paul, his agent. Let's see. They said that he has lost more than $1 million in salary. That's nothing. He has 4 years, $147 million left on the contract, and he make $33 million this year. So he's lost $1 million out of $33 million so far. Let's see. This article doesn't really talk about too much about it. I have to pull it up and look again. But, we'll see. What does this say? Let's see. It's a return and talks. They hold $8.2 million. They holding that money in escrow, but that was 60 days ago. That was before he came back to the team. Yeah, that was before he came back to the team. And you see it say hold. They still got to pay it. They just holding it in escrow. Man, the NBA contracts are some great contracts, man. They screwed, man. There's no doctors that can prove he doesn't have mental illness. Slim. It's not. That's why he used that as the reason and not ankle or back or knee, because doctors can prove that. They could do x-rays. You say that you mentally not ready and you have a mental problem, he in trouble. So anyway, moving on, man. Dude is they screwed. They need to move on and trade him and stop trying to think that they got the upper hand, because they don't. And that's just the truth. Speaking of people that is trying to play, Boogie Cousins. Hold on, that's Enos Cantors, man. All he do is try to troll LeBron. Boogie Cousins is going to be back from, you know, all the injuries and things that he's been through. He signed with the Milwaukee Bucks of all teams, which is a good move, actually, because with Brook Lopez being injured, he got a chance to actually make a difference, score, put up some buckets. He can shoot the little, you know, three from the corner or whatever. He got a jumper, a mid-range. I mean, he a way better, you know, shooter than a lot of people. So that would actually clear out the hole for Giannis to operate, similar to what Brook Lopez did. And, you know, I think that he can make some noise with the Bucks. It says that last year he played 41 games with the Rockets and the Clippers, averaged 9 points a game and 6.5 rebounds in 17 minutes and 2 assists. So I think Boogie still got some go. I think that he can make some noise, unlike Blake Griffin or Break Griffin. Blake Griffin is over with, man. They say that he's out of the rotation. And, you know, this dude, he started 17 games this year. And, you know, now they got LaMarcus Aldridge as the starter. And he been playing much better than Blake. Blake ain't got no jumper. He can't do nothing. I think, what is he averaging? 5.5 points a game and 4.9 rebounds. This dude averaged 5 points and 5 rebounds and shoots 16% from three. And a career low 31% overall from the field. I mean, with the Nets and the Pistons last year, he averaged at least 11 points and 5 boards at 42% and 34 from three. What happened with Blake Griffin, man? Is it any way that Blake Griffin can make a comeback? LaMarcus Aldridge had some type of heart problem and made a comeback, and he's averaging 14 points and 6 rebounds, 58% from the field in just 22 minutes. You know, it's just messed up, man. Blake Griffin is done. And I don't know, man. Anybody think Blake Griffin could make a comeback in the NBA? Do you all think Blake Griffin has a chance? I think it's over with for Blake Griffin. And, you know, it's done. Blake was all athletic ability and not skills, exactly. And see, that's what I'll be trying to tell some people about the difference between a basketball player and an athlete. Blake Griffin really never was a basketball player, similar to Dwight Howard almost. They had amazing athletic ability, run, jump, you know, do certain things, strong. But once they had that athletic ability decline, they had not many basketball skills. Now, Blake was starting to develop a little jumper his last couple years in the Clippers. But this dude fell off the map. I mean, you would think he's 40 years old the way he's performing. And he's younger than Kevin Durant. I mean, he came in the draft the same year or the year before Westbrook. Same as like Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker has fallen off the map. Now, he did have some injuries he's trying to recover from. But Blake Griffin, Big Ron, you ain't lying. His athletic ability is no more. Blake is just done. And Key, I know you're a Clippers fan. That's why I said he did develop a jumper his last couple years with the Clippers. And he can hit a corner three. But he can't do that anymore for some reason. What the hell? How you just lose all your game? You just lost all your game. So, who knows, man? Before I get out of here, who y'all think gonna win it all for the Super Bowl? Who's y'all Super Bowl picks? Let me know in the comments who y'all got for the Super Bowl. The best records is the Bucks, the Green Bay Packers, the Cardinals and New England Patriots is looking good, and the Chiefs are starting to look good. I think in the NFC, Green Bay, even though I really don't like Aaron Rodgers anymore, he's a little stuck-up, little smug, little jerk. But I think Green Bay, he's playing great still. Aaron Rodgers coming out the NFC, and don't be surprised if you see the Patriots making that move, man. Don't be surprised. What's up, Bap? I ain't seen you in a while. What's good, girl? How you doing? Young Slim, Dwight is a Hall of Famer. Blake is not. Dwight did get a ring, even though he wasn't the main reason. He got a ring. He was the number one player at his position for about 4 or 5 years at one point. Blake was never number one at his position. So, you know. Kimber did just get took out the rotation. That is bad for Alec Burks. And he's still got to be behind Derrick Rose and, what is it, Quickly or somebody else. So he like fourth guard on the rotation now. Slim, you got Patriots. Bap, I know you a Packers fan, die hard. You say you got the Pack. Zion, man. You say that dude, you say Zion is headed down the same path. He's a bust. I don't think he a bust, and I don't think it's the same path, but I think that the paths end in the same place, if you know what I mean. He's not taking care of his body. I think he wants to be successful and he wants to play, but he doesn't realize that his body is a well-oiled machine. He should look at how LeBron James is taking care of his body. And if I was an NBA player, LeBron James would be the prototype to me of how I would take care of my body. LeBron James is taking care of his body better than probably any NBA athlete in the last 20 years. And I definitely would be doing some of that, whatever he's doing. And Zion gaining all that weight, getting all fat like he was, I don't know about that. He's going to end up as a bust with that type of behavior. Slim, you say it's going to be the Patriots and the Cardinals. Bap, you say it's the Packers. If they go to the Super Bowl and lose, you're going to be mad. I know that's right. Big Ron, you say even though which is YMCA bubble championship, the Dwight is light years about. Oh, okay. Even though it is the YMCA bubble championship, the Dwight is light years above Blake. Yeah, definitely. Blake is not a Hall of Fame player. The way they've been putting people in, I would be surprised if he got in, especially as a first ballot. He made 6 all-star teams, but like so. He was a good player. It's levels to this, though. He never helped his team past anything. He never led them to anything. Chris Paul was always the best player on his team, so he never was even the best player on his team at any point in the NBA in his career, unless you go back to when it was him and Eric Gordon. But Eric Gordon was even probably just as good, if not better, at that point. So, I don't know, man. Blake was a good player. Never really got to where people thought he might. That dude, you said he headed down the same path as Blake. Once the athleticism is gone, he out the league, has no skill set. Zion can't shoot threes, that's true. Can Zion shoot mid-range? I don't think so. I'm not sure. And you're right. He does have no skill set really yet. Damn, man. Zion better get it together. He better work on the jumper. Stop eating steak dinner every day. He been eating that New Orleans gumbo. And that gumbo, baby. Too much crawdads up in the water for him. Hey, Key, you said the Pats not making it. The only reason I say the Pats is because Belichick, my bad. He knows how to run a team. And I did see him take an inexperienced, damn near rookie Tom Brady and win a Super Bowl. So, you know, he has taken an inexperienced rookie quarterback and won it all before based off of defense. They do have a good defense this year. Keep in mind, last year they had like 8 or 10 players didn't play, opt out because of COVID. So now that those players are back, they are looking much better. Also, I wouldn't be surprised to see Bucks and Patriots in the Super Bowl. Bucks, Patriots in the Super Bowl. I can pretty much book it that it's going to be Bucks and Packers in the NFC Championship. And that's really like a pick 'em, because the Packers defense has always been a problem as long as I've known them. So who's to say what they may or may not do that game? With that being said, that's why I say it could be a pick 'em. And I think whoever wins that will win. I think the champion is going to come out the NFC this year no matter what. But I think it's down to the Bucks and the Packers. I know that's probably easy. Some people may say the Cardinals. The Cardinals ain't beat a team worth a damn yet to me. They did pretty good, though, against the Pack. They almost did, but they didn't make it. It was close, though. Taha Jeremiah on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everybody, and don't forget to hit it on Twitch. You said the Washington Wizards NBA champs. I did say that they came out with the better trade, though, earlier in this video. Check it out. That was a lot that they got for Westbrook. And Kyle Kuzma, he's not a bad player. He was doing good and was blossoming until LeBron kind of like shortened his game. Bring your ass to work. This dude missed so many damn games, man. It's always something. You know. Bap, you right. The Cardinals are almost ready. I love Kyler Murray. I think he's extremely talented. I think the Cardinals has really got a good team. I think the next year, the Cardinals will be ready. If they could keep it together, next year will be the test, because with this winning record this year, they'll have a harder schedule next year. And if they're able to win next year with that tougher schedule, then I will take them more serious. But as of now, they haven't proved nothing to me yet. That dude, what's up? You say, Jay, what do you think about the Bulls? You think they exciting to watch, or they the real deal? I think they are very exciting to watch. I think that they are a pleasant surprise. They are not the real deal, though. Well, we haven't seen Vucevic stay healthy this year. We definitely need him to stay healthy. We are definitely weak in the middle. That's the Bulls' soft spot, bigs. And when Patrick Williams got injured, that was a major hurt for the Bulls. That definitely hurt the Bulls there. We should have picked up another forward. It was something that we had or could have had, and we didn't. I'm trying to remember offhand. I can't remember. I'm having a brain freeze. But the Bulls are very exciting to watch. We have excellent guard play. And I'd call Rosen a guard, basically, because he really is. Guard, small forward, Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball. They all the same height, pretty much. And then we got a couple good players off the bench. I I do kind of feel bad for what's the point guard, Kobe. I feel bad for Kobe though, because he was blossoming in his role as the point guard, Kobe White, for the Bulls, and then Lonzo came, and now he's taking the back step. They need to embrace him as the sixth man and instant offense, because he can score. He can score better than Lonzo Ball, but Lonzo Ball has all the other intangibles that he doesn't. I hope he doesn't leave the Bulls, but that might be the best move for his career. So we'll see what's up. Hey, Miss Karen, how you doing? Glad to see you came through. I appreciate it. That dude, I think LeBron is trying to load manage, but I'm tired of him. He need to bring his ass to work. You know. Nah, Lonzo can't shoot as good as Kobe White. And Kobe White actually, like right now, Lonzo is only averaging 11 points. Like Kobe White is averaging like 9 points off the bench in fewer minutes. And Lonzo isn't even really distributing the ball like he should and normally does, which is kind of, a disappointment for me right now. Because when we got Lonzo Ball, I was kind of looking forward to having him maybe even come and try to, get 8 or 10 assists a game. This is the Bulls. If we look at the stats right quick before we go, Lonzo averaging 4.8 assists. DeRozan at 5 boards at 25.9. Right now he got 25.9. Zach at 25.3. Vucevic at 14.5. Lonzo at 12. You got Kobe White at 6 points a game now, so he going down. He only getting 17 minutes a game, though. They giving Lonzo 35 minutes a game. 35 minutes a game. So, he ain't getting any shots like he used to. Kobe White, I think, averaged like 14 points last year. Now, he only played 9 games this year. Let's see. Stats for Kobe White. So 3 years in the NBA, yeah, he only played 9 games. He went from 25 minutes, 31 minutes, down to 17 minutes. He was taking 12, 13 shots, now he down to 7. He was shooting 35, now 22% from 3. He was shooting 79% from free throw, 90% from free throw. Now he down to 57% from the free throw line. He was at 13 points his rookie year, 3 assists. Last year, 15 points, 4.8 assists. That's what Lonzo is giving us, 4.8. 15 points. Now he down to 6 points a game and 2 points, 1.3 assists. Man, he ain't getting the time. He done got injured. They say he active right now. But if I was him, I would lead the Bulls, and they paid Lonzo so much money. There's no point in him staying with the Bulls. But Kobe White was on track to being a good player. And now it's over with. He averaged more points, that 15 points. Lonzo Ball only averaged 14.6 last year. That was his career high. He ain't never shot 90% from free throw. 78% last year was his best from free throw. He's shooting 44% from 3 right now, so that's his best year shooting from 3 right now. He had 40% free throw shoot. I mean field goal. Lonzo cool. I think Kobe White, he 2 inches shorter, and his defense isn't as good. And I think that he was young and still blossoming. And damn, man, I hate that the Bulls, we gonna lose him. But, can't have them all, right? Yeah, Lonzo assists is low, man. He should have more. You got DeRozan and Zach LaVine dropping 50 points a game combined, and you can't pass them the ball. So what? They do it all off of the dribble. They don't need his passing. They scoring on his own. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, they ISO players. So yeah, and that's why I don't think the Bulls are gonna be the real deal. Not just yet, because they got a bunch of ISO ball players, which is exciting to watch and is successful in the regular season. But when it comes down to the playoffs and teams can study and hone in on what you do, the Bulls are going to have a problem. So we'll see. Plus, they small. The Bulls are real small. Even when Vucevic is back, he ain't but 6'10", and I think he probably the biggest person on the team. So the Bulls need a little more help in size category, so we'll see. But anyway. All right, y'all, that's the end of the show for tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Dope questions. Great talking with y'all. Don't forget to check out my sports picks every day at noon. It's been a lot of people that's been finding this very helpful. I've been paying to get these picks and provide it to you guys from this inside source. They make sure they get the best information available. These picks have been coming out 70% accurate. So definitely come on through. And every day when you listen to the podcast, you got a chance to put in your daily number between 1 and 99. And then when it comes to Tuesday, I will do a free $25 Cash App giveaway based off of the numbers that people have been putting in on the podcast. So check it out. Make sure y'all subscribe. The link to the podcast is in the description box below. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Everybody take it easy. Be safe out there. Peace. And I'm out of here. Deuces.